Hello guys, hello guys. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. I know some of you guys were asking why I wasn't live after we won the cup. I just felt like I just wanted to let the team enjoy themselves, and then we come back like today, and then we do a show. To be honest with you, uh, my original plan was to wait until we win all the trophies, hopefully, inshallah, and we carry all the trophies, and then I come here and then do a show about the treble. To be honest, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I just didn't find that. I didn't find the Chelsea game that important. No offense to Chelsea fans. I just didn't find it very important. So that's why I wasn't very hyped to do a show. But anyway, you have to do a show sometimes. But God willing, we have won one. Let's go to the final on the third. Win that one and then finish it off with the UCL against Inter. But welcome to the show, guys. We're going to talk about the Chelsea game. And then we're going to talk about winning the third, three-peat, winning the Premier League trophy for the third time. Another topic I'm going to come up with today is we're going to talk about this whole jealousy of the media, some of the media people, some of the rival fans trying to say, oh, we're going to turn this into a farmers league. So we're going to debunk that sort of myth or that sort of stupidity, as I call it, that, oh, City are making this a farmers league. We're going to talk about that too. Because if we don't talk about it, who's going to talk about it? Because a lot of people seem like they're going on shows instead of defending Man City and saying, no, we are not here to destroy the league. People are twerking for rival fans just for them maybe to not be kicked out of the shows. I won't mention names. Anyway, Ali says, hello, Patrick. How you doing, Ali? Hope you're well. Assalamu alaikum. Beautiful intro. I'm swimming. Big up to you, Blue Heart Man. I hope you're excited for the three-peat. Colin says, this is going to be another awesome show. Definitely. We always deliver, especially when I'm here with my partner in crime, Gundorodian. Good evening, Patrick. Good evening to you, Blue Heart, man. I hope you're enjoying your swimming. Hey, Patrick, have you seen the Joshua Kimmich links? Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen them. We're gonna talk about that. We'll talk about that. I'll keep that for the show. Ali says, inshallah, of course, man. And hi to all the champions. Hi to the league champions. Yeah, and hi to all the league champions. Champions of England, we know what we are. Job not done. 2 finals left. That's true, Daniel. Big Morgan says, even Ian White is disrespecting us. That's the thing. That's where we're going to start. Let's just start with that. Because the disrespect was also done during the Chelsea game. Carl, I don't know if you're with us yet.
Yep, I'm here. Good afternoon, everybody.
Yeah. So let's start off with this. Let's start off with this. With this. This hate by the media. So let's start off with the fact of these rumors of people spreading these false narratives that the Premier League is going to turn into a farmers league because of City. Carl, what are your thoughts on that?
I want it to be a farmers league. I want it to be a farmers league. Oh yes, Patrick. I want us to win 10 in a row. I don't want anybody else to win. I'm thinking about number 4, brother. Look, City fans, we need to change the way we think about this thing. So I'm serious. They say we're going to turn to Farmers League. Yes, let's turn it into the Bundesliga. Let's win 10 on a row. Come on, let's go. I'm bringing it on. I want more. I want to win it. I want 5 and 6 in a row and 7 in a row. I don't care. Listen, something happened to me over this weekend where I realized I don't give two about what some media.
I think it's a lie.
I don't give two. So I'm with my son, right? We win the Premier League. My son, my 7-year-old son, is celebrating with me. Him and his friend, who are City fans, at 7 years old. 7 years old. Are jumping up and down. When Arsenal lost to 3-0 to Brighton, they were laughing and joking around. 7 years old. Why should I be worried about some clown journalist who's a poor bastard who has nothing he's talking? Why? When I have children celebrating, I'm going to focus on the children and enjoy myself. I don't care about some guy from the Times or some clown or the Guardian. I don't care. Some old guy who had a wet dream when he was a kid about Man United, and now he's sad because his old club is not winning. I don't care. I'm focused on the future. I want it to be the Bundesliga. I want to win every single year. That's what I want, Patrick. Ian Wright, go and do what he needs to do. I don't care. I don't care. When United were winning 13, where was everybody? Where was everybody? Oh, because now it's all because an Arab guy that owns a club is now winning. Now it's not good enough. Come on.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I think it's just a lie. It's just a stick to use to beat City with. Because if you look at the league winners, right? United won 8 within a certain space. Liverpool won their own way before in the 80s, and then it came Chelsea, few wins, and then Leicester did theirs, then Chelsea again. Like, it's been changing. Liverpool won theirs. There's no such thing as this Farmers League thing. This thing is just a stick to use to beat City with, and obviously try to criticize. At the end of the day, guys, I might be honest with you. Every team has got its time. Every team has its time. Things switch. Things will switch. Things switch. But don't listen to these narratives trying to say, oh, we have to be worried because City might overtake anybody. Yes, they will, but not as much as what they're saying. Because there was a point in time, I remember, I thought United would never be brought down. Nothing. Nobody will come in and take over. It happens. So don't listen. As Carl says, it's good not to care about some of these people. Repeat, the haters can't give us credit as they all support our JS rivals. That's true. Carl Blue Heart says, hi, Carl, how are you? Yeah, so the media are already talking about our FFP charges to tent any treble achievements this season. Don't really care about that, Collins. Ignore them. They're going to do that. Just ignore them. That's what's going to be happening. What's going to be happening is this. I saw a very great article by Simon today. He says the level of which some people are trying to tarnish what Pep and the players are achieving or City have done is too much. It's a bit desperate. So don't listen. There's going to be a lot of noise. What I can tell you as City fans is buckle up, because there will be a lot of noise. There's going to be a lot of criticism, a lot of hate, a lot of jealousy from Spain because we got rid of Madrid. They're still bitter that side. It's going to be a lot of noise from Man United fans because they're scared that if City do the treble, we are going to equal what they did. We've already equaled what they did with the three-peat. They say we're making the Farmers League because their owners as well as their teams don't know how to compete with City, and it's like it's our fault. They are simply not good enough. It's true. It's nobody's fault. It's not City's fault that Arsenal did not shut the bed. I don't know if I can say that, but in any case, it's not our fault that Arsenal shut the bed. So it's not our fault, to be honest with you. Evening, guys. It's for other clubs to prevent the EPL becoming the Farmers League. Yeah, Carl, how do you take that statement that it is up to other clubs to prevent that happening?
Of course, it's up to other clubs. It's not our fault now. Yeah. You step up. You get better management. Get better players. Unfortunately for you, I mean, let's take an example. You have Frank Lampard managing Chelsea, and what do you expect to happen? You know, Eric Ten Hag, who was Pep's boy, managing United.
No, I rate him. I rate him.
Yeah, and I mean he's okay, but still, he's not at the same level as Guardiola.
Yeah.
You have Ateta, who I like, but it's not the level of Pep Guardiola. Unfortunately for the league, the problem is not the problem is Guardiola. It's a problem. Klopp has tried. Klopp met him 1 year, but even Klopp said he knows who's his Oga. He knows now.
Yeah.
So listen, instead of enjoying the football and just saying, look, respect to you, you guys are doing a great job. You're bickering and crying about the fact that it's becoming the Bundesliga. Whose fault is that? It's not our fault. Yeah. Talk about money. United spent more money. Chelsea spent 600 million in 1 year. Where are they? So this argument that we hear is so old and just useless. It's useless.
It's
The football
outdated, and
on the field.
even yeah, it's outdated. Even that apathetic attempt of them saying how much is on our bench. Why didn't they talk about how much was on Chelsea's bench?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what made me laugh. I was like, oh, this is perfect. You're comparing bench, but the other bench is also expensive. Like, guys, it's just pathetic and pathetic attempts. So let's talk about the Chelsea match. Cow. City played a very new lineup. Nico Lewis was in midfield. A few people that impressed me, Carl. Palmer, I think, is a talent. Some people were slandering this kid, but Palmer turned Aspilicueta inside out, Carl.
Oh yeah, it was brilliant. Yeah, 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 it was brilliant. It was
He's,
excellent.
yeah, he was excellent. So, who impressed you yourself? What about Nico Lewis in midfield?
I mean, they all
For
did well. They all did well for me. Even Gomez did well. Phillips did well. They all did their job. That's
Yeah,
that's
it's just unfortunate we did not kill off Chelsea, isn't it?
there was no need to. That we weren't gonna score 5 goals against them because the celebration, the mood, it wasn't gonna be. It was basically score a goal and control the game,
Mm.
which is what we did. 1-0, we moved. I mean, remember in 17-18 when we won the league, it was 0-0 against Huddersfield at home after when we won the league. So it could have been 103 points. Right? Could have been 103 points. But it is what it is, man. It just move.
Yeah. So, okay. So, talking about that in general, what about Phillips? Because what did you see in Phillips? Did you get impressed what Phillips did
There,
in
there,
this
were,
game?
there were moments he did very, very well. I said, give him one more year. Let's see what happens. Give him 1 year, man. Everybody struggles. Rodri struggled. Bernardo
Hmm.
struggled. Mahrez struggled. Give him 1 more year. I saw some good things. Now that he's won his first one, he'll calm down now. He feel like amongst the boys. Jack struggled in his first year. So let's give him time. Let's give him time.
Yeah. I was impressed by him though because Chelsea did not have much. Yes, they had a few attacks with Raheem, but like Phillips was his positioning was better.
Yeah.
As you said, Gomez was good. Akanji again brilliant. He looked like the mature one in the back line. Ortega's ball distribution looks like he has improved, but Ortega's saves are weird. Did you see the save he saved with his leg?
Yeah.
Like it's impossible
Yeah.
to beat
Yeah.
Ortega. It is very
Yeah.
possible. It's good
Yeah.
we've got a good number
Yeah.
two.
Yeah.
Alvarez, two good finishes. Just unfortunate. Mahrez brought it down with his hand, which was unnecessary. But Alvarez, another good goal. Let's talk about Alvarez, Carl. A number two player that other people dream of having as their first choice.
I mean, again, well, you and I know him now. We know him very well from our day. he's if Erling Haaland, I mean, he's not going to get 50 goals, but if Erling Haaland wasn't there, this guy's going to score at least 30 goals.
He's incredible, isn't it?
He's incredible. He's an incredible
It's
kid.
incredible. It's
Yeah,
incredible.
yeah.
Like the video, guys. There's a lot of you here watching. Like the video, guys. And where's the rule that says City can try to be the best every season? It doesn't exist, guys. It doesn't exist. The thing is, the Chelsea team we were playing is also expensive. So it was just silly. It's silly stuff to do. It's a farmers league to them because it's not their club winning. That's true, Collins. That's a nice one. I'm late to the party. No, you're not late, McLovin. We've just done 16 minutes. City Fan TV says, I am bored watching City now. Might change to Cork City for next season. Klopp knows who the daddy is. That's true. Arsenal robbed me off for a City spanking against Chelsea yesterday. That is true, Carl. Carl, I know you're also disappointed because one
Yeah.
Chelsea fan said, Arsenal, thank you. Did you hear the Chelsea fan? He thanked Arsenal. He said if Arsenal beat Nottingham Forest yesterday, we're going to see a sacrifice. Because he says if that was the City first team,
Yeah,
Haaland is
yeah,
dropping
yeah.
five goals.
I agree with that. I agree.
Man, I was impressed with the system. And
I mean, for me,
Chelsea is bad, Cow. That's bad. Because first of all, those guys have been on the bench for City for almost the whole season, majority of them. They came out and outplayed Chelsea. There was a point where Chelsea never had a touch of the ball.
yeah, I mean, for me, at first I was a little disappointed that we didn't have all the first team members, but I remember, listen, guy. First of all, Let these boys who haven't played play, right? They deserve to play. Secondly, let my boys rest, man. Let Rodri rest, De Bruyne rest, Bernard. Let them all rest up, man.
Mm.
Rest up. Go to Brighton with full strength. Play as if you're playing, because the game against Brighton, against Brentford, will prepare us for Inter Milan
Mm-hmm.
because of the way those teams play, especially Brentford. Very similar styles, 3-5-2, very similar styles, counter press, the counter attack. Basically, that's what they do. Now, the Brighton game is going to be football. It's going to be a football fiesta, I
Mm-hmm.
guarantee you, because Brighton like to play good football. We like to play good football. It's going to be a joy for the Premier League. This is why I don't understand why the Premier League are just stupid. You have, this club that's taken football to a new level, brought in Erling Haaland into your league, and you're trying to take them down. Why? Are you foolish? Because Liverpool and United and Arsenal are ringing in your ear. When this guy, when did we brought Erling Haaland to the league and increase your revenue eyes on the game? It's foolish. But the game on Wednesday is going to be a football game. And I think it'd be good for the players to rest up last week to prepare for that game, leading into the Champions League final. So, yeah, as long as we didn't lose, I was happy.
Yeah, it was a good football match, to be honest with you. It was something to just entertain the fans, and since the mood was still good, the City fans brought it regardless. Even at 0-0, they were doing the pause. So anyway, it was good. Kobama was very good. He has a future at this club. That is true. It's a competition. If other teams can compete, don't come blaming the team that keeps winning. Crybabies, come on, City. One down, two to go. That's the spirit. Everybody's believing. Carl, were you impressed by the fact that people are starting to believe? People had posters at the banners at the match saying one
Of
down, two to
course.
go.
Of course, it takes. I mean, it's. Let's say your journey in believing comes at different stages. I don't expect people to all be gung ho from day one,
On the same
right?
board. Yeah,
I
you're
mean,
right.
you and I, have been gung ho from last summer, which is fine. Our job
Yeah.
is to be the catalyst or the spark that creates the wildfire, right? Big Steve has said the same thing as well. So we're all at different parts of our journey, but now
Mm.
we're all on the same page, which is what's important. All of us Blues, both local and global.
I was very proud to see Phillips in this photo. Did you see him in this photo? I like this guy, Carl.
I love that. I love
Regardless
that.
what people are
Oh
saying
yeah.
about him, there's people. Some people wanted him gone. The media have been trying the utmost best. Look, I'm just gonna put the picture with Phillips and De Bruyne. The media have been trying to come at him, saying, "Oh, he's not doing well." But look at the guy; he's still smiling, Carl. And even when he was playing football on Sunday, he was smiling. Incredible
This is
mentality. And look at him
this
saying one.
this is
It's,
this
it's
is this is why this guy will survive at the club
mm,
because of his
attitude.
mentality, his attitude.
Mm,
He will survive. He knows that he's been disappointed this year, but he knows what's coming next year. He'll get better, and it takes time. So let's back the boy. Let's see what he does. Let's give him all the support that he can. And yesterday, many parts, he played really well. He can't be a Rodri overnight. He can't be Fernandinho overnight. It doesn't work that way.
mm,
Nobody can.
yeah.
Even Fernandinho, when he came on up, he struggled for a little while, but he got up to speed. Let's give him time. Let's give him time. The only person who balled, the only two people who played well from day one, Ruben Diaz and Erling Haaland.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Everybody else struggles in their first year. So
John
give him time.
Stones struggled, Ake struggled, everybody. I'm telling you, it's
Yeah.
only Edison who came in and he was also just a spark. So at the end of the day, guys, give these players opportunity. I loved another photo I loved, Carl, was I think I sent it to the group. Bear with me for a minute, guys. I sent it to the group. It was the picture of what you again, the picture of Gomez with his brother, years ago in the City jersey, and now Gomez with his brother stadium, winning stadium. These two
Yeah.
City fans,
Yeah.
Gomez,
Yeah.
Haaland, they were happy. You could see the joy on their faces. Maybe
Yeah.
this is the reason why some of these players are still at this club. I think it's also
Yeah.
the fact that they are
Yeah.
fans and they are dedicated. And Pep knows, look, it's just a matter of time before I unlock the skills of these players. Because guys,
Yeah.
let's not forget, I remember when Ake was not given a chance, people said he has to go. Remember? Ake, people were
Yeah.
like, oh no, he couldn't. But look at that, things have improved. You never know.
Mm.
Somebody might look bad, but they will improve eventually. Uh,
Absolutely. They will
yeah,
improve. It just takes time.
yeah. Even Phillips did okay. Laporte, Ortega, all the lads did enough to beat a very poor City. That is true. Pep would turn Rico into a midfielder like Kimmich. I'm starting to see that. Am I the one who's seen that car also?
I mean, I saw Rico in the final third, in the attacking third, many times, chasing the ball to score a goal. I mean,
Mm.
once the kid gets bigger and grows up, bulks up, man, he's going to be awesome. He will be awesome.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, well said, Julie. Sorry for going off topic, but what do you think of the Vinny situation?
Oh man, go ahead. Vinny, come to City, please. If you're tired of La Liga, come to City because
The thing about it is, some people are also trying to justify that, oh, just because Vinny taunts the opposition fans, that's what happens if you do it. But
you
at the end
can't.
of the day, you can't justify that. I have been in football matches, and if somebody's taunting, well, if somebody's taunting, people taunt back, isn't it? They boo you or something, but
Yeah,
making monkey sounds or saying Vinny, you have to die. I think that was one of the things. That's why he started crying. Like the guy is broken. He was crying, cow, in a video, and it's more embarrassing to see the La Liga president come out instead of supporting, saying, "Oh, we have to stop this racism." He attacks Vini, saying, "We've called you to our head offices to sit down with you, but you're never sure. Somebody's using you. You have to learn what we do here." Trying to say you are being brainwashed. That's what he said, something like that. But the racism is open. It's right there. Like it's open. It's just that it's unfair and it's unfortunate. And to be honest with you, the rumors coming from some of the newspapers, like apparently his entourage saying he doesn't feel safe in Spain. He doesn't feel like he gets protected because at the end of the day, I don't know if I have ever seen any statement from Madrid. Have you seen any statement from the Madrid president? I've
nothing.
never. Every time he gets racial abuse, I've never seen any support from his club because I think Madrid is big enough to do something about it, Carl.
I agree with you. I agree with
Yeah,
you.
but I've never seen any of that. It's just unfortunate that in 2023 we're seeing that, and he's a young guy. He's 21 years old. People forget he's 21, 20 years old, Carl. He's not that old. So he's a young guy going through a lot, and he keeps getting this monkey chance and this racist chance all the time.
Terrible.
Uh,
Terrible.
yeah, so man, on the situation, it's very sad to see. It's very sad to see that all that is going through such a young man and somebody who is such a special talent. Because let me be honest with you, if you look at La Liga right now, Carl, the only interesting player to watch is Vini.
I agree with you.
So I don't get why La Liga is not looking after somebody who's your box office.
Yes.
Because if Vini leaves, why would I be watching La Liga? Because of Jude? No offense, I like Jude, but I don't think so.
Forget about
Anyway,
it.
yeah. Gundo one official even. Did you hear what the City lady reporter said? Thank you for everything you've done for us. It's clear. Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
That means nothing, man. Come on.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Let's just wait, though. Let's just
It
wait.
means nothing.
I
Man.
would have loved to see our strongest team against Chelsea, and Erling Haaland hat trick would have been beautiful and got him close to the record. Yeah, I think they're all locked on for the hi. AD77 says hi. How you doing? I think Pep will want a competitive game before the FA Cup final to keep the lads on their toes. What do you think about that, Carl? Do you think that they should continue resting until the third, or they should? What would you? Okay, look, you're a manager. What would you do? What would you do with this City team to keep them fresh?
I'm playing the full squad on Wednesday against Brighton. Oh, the full squad, and I'm playing the full squad against Brentford. 100%. Oh yeah, especially Brentford. Brentford play like Inter Milan, right? 3-5-2. That's what they play. The system. They're very good at it. They're younger, so they'll be faster. But yeah, I'm playing the full. The next 2 games, I'm going big. Going big with the full squad, and then rotate players in and out based on what's happening in the game. Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay, good. So okay, that's so. Carl says he'll be going big for Brentford, to make sure that obviously the boys are fresh. And what would you do? Would you be benching them in the 60th minute?
You rotate after 60 minutes. See, you it depends on the game. I mean, it depends.
Who? Okay, let me just ask you: who do you wrap in cotton wool, and can still perform if they come out?
I'm not wrapping anybody in cotton wool. No, don't wrap anybody in cotton wool. You need the fire.
Yeah. Would you also play a game, right? I'm just asking you. Play a game where, let's say Gundogan, who's 32, you play him one game, then you play him. Let's say you Gundogan, you play him against Brentford, but you don't play him against Brighton. No. Okay. This is what I want to ask. For somebody like Phillips, would you be throwing him in there all the time just to make sure to see maybe he gets a bit of rhythm?
I mean, the game on Sunday was rest and let the other players play, right? Because just comes a very tough schedule. But for Brighton, for Brentford, for United, I'm going regular because
No, United, you're definitely going the regular lineup.
my point is your muscles are already used to every 3 days. That's why you're in rhythm. That's why we're doing so well, because we're used to every 3 days. Your muscles, the memory of your muscles are already used to that. When you slack off and you do it once a week, your muscles tone down. Like, okay, maybe it's on holiday, maybe we're back on vacation mode. No, you play the full team. Brentford full team, Brighton full team. Yeah. Oh yes, 100%.
Okay. So you finished the season strong.
Yes, you even play if you can play a game midweek before the United game internally, like first second team, you do it. I want that rhythm. I want that every 3 days rhythm. I want that rhythm. That keep the muscles ticking over. That's the secret for us, Patrick. The secret is every 3 days when we have a game, we're playing. The muscles are ticking off. They're moving. Right? It's that muscle memory. It's that DNA. They know the muscles kick into that rhythm of okay. When we're in championship mode right now. When you slack off in the beginning of the season or before the World Cup, after the World Cup, you're like, I'm on holiday. Let's relax. No. Put the pressure on.
Yeah. Now a question for you. Laporte was in tears. Are those tears of joy or the tears of I'm leaving something beautiful?
Nah, I don't know, man. He's had a tough year now. He's had a tough year.
Nobody
knows. Nobody knows. But if you win the UCL, why would he go anywhere?
Yeah, true. Up the channel. How you doing, man? How you doing? Says exactly, Carl. The Premier League is being financial dumb with trying to break us down. That is true. I think the ticket system City made was a masterclass, not giving loyalty points priority. Now we see a mix of youth and the old heads at away games. Look at our atmosphere this season. It's been great. The mixing of old and new has given the club a new lift in spirit. No more old versus new. Now we're all together. That is true. That was a good master plan. Yeah. It must feel extra special to the city supports in the to the city supports in the team. Every fan would love to be City players. Yeah, that's true. That is true. You saw Phillips' interview on the pitch. He looked emotional. He knows what he was part of, even though it was minor. That won the PL. That is true. It's something that's great. People just take it for granted. And I see people are trying to discredit Philip, saying, "Oh, your flop of the season." Guy has only played one game, a full game. Don't be ridiculous. There's people like Richarlison for 70 million who've done nothing special. Vinny Jr. should come and be a blue. We would love him bombing down the wing in our team. Yes, we would love him and would respect him. Pep turned this into a fisherman league. Yeah, may it long continue. Big up, Patrick. Big up, guys. How you doing, man? Stones needs to be protected by at all costs. Stones is amazing. Stones has become Stones is a world-class defender right now. World-class player, man, and very intelligent player. I would go full strength against Brighton and rotate against Brentford, but as strong as possible in both matches. That is true. Apparently, Arsenal wants our players like Barcelona too. I heard they want our captain Gundogan and Cancelo. They can have Cancelo, but they cannot have Gundogan. I'm with Carl. I want Pep to play our strong starting 11 with smart substitutions if needed. I want us to close the league with 90 plus points, blowing Arsenal away. Momentum for the FL and UCL. Very good points, Joey. Very good points. Is Kimmich gonna be a good signing? If Kimmich is true, because I heard Kimmich wants to leave. I heard that was like last year, I think so. If Kimmich comes to City, the league is in trouble. Am I lying, Carl? The league is in trouble because do you know what he is? This guy can play a centre back. He can play as a right back. He can play as a CDM. He can play as an attacking mid. He plays everywhere. He's an utility player. He started as a right back, and Pep converted him into a midfielder. Kimmich would be amazing. We'll see anyway. We'll see. It's not very easy to get German players out of Bayern, isn't it, Carl? It's not easy.
Very, very hard.
Very difficult. Very difficult. But it's all political unless they force it out. Of course, bro, he is world class. Kimmich would be insane. That is true. RBC DMCM. Oh my God, he's amazing. He's amazing. Guys, like the vid. There's a lot of you like the vid. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to Pitch Points. Subscribe to True City Fan. We're getting to 3K by the end of the year. So, Carl, let me ask you this. I haven't asked you directly. I know you've already been this. Do you now? What's your percentage on the belief of the treble? Remember, because we discussed that our big header was our big blockage was Madrid. We said after Madrid with you. So what's your faith right now?
I'm 95%. let's put it this way: the reason why I'm 95%, not let's say 90%. The reason I'm 90%, not 95%, is because of the FA Cup in between the Champions League. I don't know if the players are going to be right there. It's almost like an inconvenience in a way, the FA Cup final, because like before the Champions League, you're thinking about the Champions League final, right? You're playing the FA Cup against this United who are poor, but then it's a derby against a rival.
And what's on the line is also very
Yeah,
big.
do I go 100%? What if Casemiro does one of these stupid tackles and injures me? It's all these things you're thinking about in that game before the big one. It's 7 days before the final of Champions League. If something happens to me, will I have to recover in time? It's just that's my worry.
Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. I think that's the only thing that's a worry, that United maybe would be a bit jealous or a bit bitter and play a very violent game, isn't it? Are you still with us, Carl? Okay, cool.
Oh
Let me just
yeah,
read the
hey,
comments.
that's my
Yeah.
biggest worry. Imagine if Pep plays the B team and the B United.
That would be funny. But also the big worry is you're right about that. They would try maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying that's what they are, but yourself. Maybe things will not. You are talking like about Casemiro being bitter, and you find there's a bit of a tackle. Maybe that's the worry. But
That's my
anyway, I think
worry.
we'll go through it. I'm 100% sure of that United game. I just think if we play the quality that we play right now and with this City team, I think they'll be hungry. They know what's at stake, and they know what they want to do for the fans. I would like to see more of Foden in that number 10 role. I think he will cook. Did you see Foden in midfield? I think he was amazing. He was detecting. He was the
Oh,
one. He was the one
he was
controlling the
amazing.
midfield. I like that.
Yeah. It was amazing. He was controlled, balanced. He was good. His movement, his passing range, his vision was great. I mean, him and Palmer Clay have an understanding, and him and Alvarez have an understanding. I think him and Mares struggled a little bit. Mares was dropping into his space.
Yeah,
Yeah, but overall, very, very good.
yeah, it was a very good game. So let me
I
just
mean,
read this.
at the end of the day, I mean, I'm looking at the table right now. We have a 24-point goal difference, 24 more goals than Arsenal do. It's crazy. It's not even close.
Yeah, it wasn't even close. Like to be honest with you, I don't understand why Arsenal fans are blaming City. Arsenal fans, you blame your own team. You have nothing else to blame at City. You wrapped this title, put it in a gift wrap, and gave it away yourselves. All we did is put pressure on you, and then you crumble. So you can't blame City for your own shortcomings. Blame your players' mentality and how they fumbled the bag. That's what you have to do. Say, don't hate the player, hate the game. Kimmich would be a blockbuster signing. Not convinced by the stories, unfortunately. Me too. Um, I don't know why I don't rate him that well. Kimmich is very good. Just watch him. Great shows,
Great.
Patrick. I rarely comment on your channel. Great with Carl. Big up to you, Julie, man. Thank you very much. Big up to you. Big up to you. Respect, Julie, for you commenting. We appreciate you and welcome to the family of commenting. We always love the comments. Don't get deep in the table too much. It's dead. It's dead in United and Inter. Yeah, it's just that finals are finals. I always tell people we are the favorites, and if we play our game, I know we'll win. I believe in this team. Big up, Luca AFC. How you doing? You okay? I'm good, man. I hope you're okay yourself. Congratulations for qualifying for the Champions League and doing better than last season. And the gap you have between third and second is very big. That's a very good improvement. Just let me know, Luca. Would you keep Ateta as manager, or you want somebody else with more experience? Let me know. It seems we ain't gonna get a natural left back because Pep likes centre backs. I saw that during his press. He says we had four backs, and he says now I decided to go for players who can defend, who love defending, who can defend 1v1s. So, Carl, maybe you're right. The evolution for City is to actually get a left sided centre back who's fast and versatile, maybe.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it could be. That could be. I mean, Laporte was good. I think he had his moments, but yeah. Maybe Guardiola's the guy. Who knows?
Yeah. The Prem is pretty, but what's really happening is the UCL. Okay, yeah, what's it? Yeah, I don't know how you read it, but Kimmich is getting him is so good. Yeah, getting Kimmich is good. Vesta creates fluidity. That is true. Don't worry, Carl. We have a strong. We have strong men now. Nobody can rough us. That's true. I've noticed
Yeah,
that this team
yeah,
is very
yeah.
physical and very tall. But apparently Kimmich is not certain to stay in Bayern because of all the problems going at on at the moment. Where else would he go? I only see Madrid, City, and PSG. To Madrid, do you
Isn't
need
it? Isn't it
Kimmich?
funny?
Madrid,
Isn't it funny how Bayern Munich fired Nagelsmann, who hadn't lost a Champions League game. They brought in Thomas Tuchel because they thought Thomas Tuchel could get one over Pep. Tuchel
yeah,
went
I
out
think
of,
that was their thinking, and that was the
yeah,
mentality behind it.
Tuchel went out of the German Cup, got killed off by City in the Champions League, and then now lost this weekend at home to Leipzig, and now Dortmund can win if they win the next game.
Mm.
It's crazy, eh?
Yeah, it wasn't smart thinking, isn't it?
And a lot of my some of my so-called friends who they became all of a sudden they became Bayern Munich fans because not the ones who were originally Bayern Munich fans, the ones that because Tuchel was there. It's crazy.
What about they thought because Tuchel is going to smoke Pep? Is that what they're looking for?
Yeah, that's what they thought. Yeah, that's what they thought.
Very embarrassing. The title was given to us by Arsenal on a golden platter. That is true. I keep telling them that they gave it away on a golden platter. Correct, Patrick. Arsenal only had to play us twice in the PL. They did not handle their own business. That's true. If you win the treble, how will the owners keep Pep motivated to stay? Carl, what do you think about that?
Winning is a drug. Trust me. When you win, you want to win again. It's it's when you lose that you want to leave now. When you see, I coach, right? I talk about I coach, right?
Yeah.
So I coach 3 different teams, and my U14s have won 16 games in a row, no draws, no ties. It's a drug. You just want to win the next one. In my little boys' team, U8, they've won 16 games in a row. You just want to keep winning. You just win. We want to win. It's almost like it's a dopamine effect in your brain. Because when you win, it releases dopamine in your brain. It's a feel-good hormone in your brain. It's addictive. You just want to keep winning and winning and winning. So the fact if you win a job, he's gonna want to do it again and again and again and again.
Yeah, he might want to do a back-to-back UCL, man. Pep will still, because he's owning the manager with the full support of the owners. Pep heads the City global project. That is true. Big L for Bayern if they lose the league. Tuchel is not everything. That is true. The timing of Tuchel sacking was Tuchel sacking so bad. If it was Nagelsmann, I think Bayern would have reached the semis. That is true. Guys, thank you very much. That is the match reaction for Chelsea. There was not much to talk about because Chelsea are very poor at the moment. Raheem had to clap for his ex teammates. I saw Kyle Walker smiled at him and Raheem smiled back. I think he knew deep down that I shouldn't have left this club. But big up to him. He wanted to go to London for family reasons. I think Pep will stay longer. There are more records to break. City is a family for him. That is true, Judy. Carl, thank you very much. Have a lovely evening, Carl. Thank you for
one more
coming on.
thing. So, guys, just the reason why we're not celebrating too much and too many shows, we're waiting for the UCL preview. Patrick and I are going to do some deep study of Inter Milan. We're going to go and give you what you've never seen before with Inter Milan. We're preparing, getting ready for that. So watch out for the graphics and for the lineup and for the preview advert coming out. Him and I are going to go deep into Inter Milan. Every single play, every single game they've played, analyze everything, the details, the data, the tactics, what they do.
Yeah, we're going to study all their games.
We're going to study all their games and give you everything that we need to do to beat them. It'll be right here on True City Fan Pitch Points. Remember, guys, when we talked about Madrid, the way we talked about Madrid is what City did with Guardiola. What's what Pep did, right? And so we're going to do the same thing again with Inter Milan. Not so much United. Leave that to our other friends who are there. But for Inter Milan, we're going to be deep into data analysis, and we'll get back to you.
Yeah, and as always, guys, as we told you last time before the Madrid game, even if you're an international fan, all you can do is tweet positive tweets to the team, to the boys, and make sure you support them. Because during this time, even the time they went on a party yesterday, there will be pictures of negativity, videos of negativity, trying to just derail the City fans, trying to destroy the harmony in the City team. Don't fall for it. I think the secret to keeping Pep is keeping him developing players, tactics, and his football ideas. That is true. We need an analysis on Intercal. Thanks, boys. We will do massive celebrations if City win the UCL. That is true. I will literally put Man City flags. That's true. Outside my house. Yeah, big up to you. Big up to everybody, guys. Like the video, guys. There's a lot of you watching. Like the video on your way out. Me and Carl will see you in the next time when we're doing the previews. we'll see about Brighton and Brentford, because to be honest with you, if we're busy, we might not do them. But don't be worried, we'll be cooking the Inter soup. We'll be cooking the Inter soup, and we'll make another incredible show on Inter, tactical analysis, how Inter play, the stakes of this and everything. So, guys, thank you very much, everybody in the stream. Thank you very much, all the guys. Thank you very much. Sometimes it's also, let me give you a bit of homework. Go and watch Inter. Go and watch Inter's last 3 matches and just see how it is. Or look for a team that plays similar to City, possession football, maybe in Serie A, you never know, and see how Inter played them. You know what I mean? Because Inter like to counter attack, but the thing is Lukaku faster than our defenders? Is Martinez faster than our defenders? Is Zeko faster than our defenders? Let's just see how this goes, guys. We respect Inter for their history, but also we have to know we're Man City. Look at our players. When people are dropping the Inter names, drop the City players. We have the quality to win this UCL and win this treble, guys. Let's continue believing. Until next time, guys, goodbye.
Malawi, I'm boy.